Welcome back here into Clarinda on the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream. Hopefully you watched that game one. You clicked on the second link here to game two. We're getting set for game two, where the Clarinda Cardinals, after they took game one with a score of 4-2, they get ready to put Creighton Tuzio on the mound in game two against Denison Schleswig. We'll hurry up and get these lineups through as we're getting ready to start here in Clarinda. Batting first for the Monarchs, Jake Fink, playing shortstop. Batting second, Owen Galvin. Batting third, Cole Kastner. Batting fourth, Ty Fink. Batting fifth, Cody Schulte. Batting sixth, Camden Nemitz. Batting seventh, Ryan Slechta. Batting eighth, Nash Langenfeld. And batting ninth is Lincoln Beck. For the Clarinda defense, Caden Budd will be playing center field. Ryan Wagner will be catching. Cole Baumgart playing shortstop. Creighton Tuzio will be pitching. Andrew Jones will be playing first. Courtney Neal playing second. Carson Beckel playing third. And then Aiden Sunderman at left and Warner Schmidt at right. All right, that's it for the lineups. We'll kind of go through those throughout the day as well, so you can kind of, if you didn't catch all that, it's kind of fast and not really in the right order. We will get that for you throughout the entire night, throughout the entire game. Again, Creighton Tuzio getting set to be on the mound. He's been the ace for Clarinda this year. He's got a 4-0 record. He's pitched in 16 innings. He's allowed 6 hits, 6 runs. 3 of those were earned runs. He's walked 5, and he struck out 36. He gets set to face the Monarchs in this game two. Like I said, in game one, the Cardinals were able to take a 4-2 victory over the Monarchs thanks to a 3-run 6th inning with a RBI double from Cole Baumgart and an RBI single from Andrew Jones. And then they were able to tack on another run in that inning as well. That gave them the 4-2 win over the Monarchs in game one. We're ready for game two here in Clarinda. Jake Fink, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. Fink in the last game, he did have a single. He went 1 for 3 at a single and was able to score a run. 1 for 4, on the night. His first pitch against Tuzio. Tuzio able to work one in the strike zone. Oh, 1 pitch for Fink is swung on, hit by Fink. Tuzio, this pitcher, able to corral it and make the play at first. Little blooper hit there from Jake Fink. Tuzio is able to make the play for out number 1. Brings up Owen Galvin, the catcher now. He was the pitcher in the last game. Owen Galvin did get an infield single where he was able to get to third. He went 1 for 4. As that pitch from Tuzio is inside for ball 1. That pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tuzio's pitch outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike for Owen Galvin, the catcher tonight. Tuzio's 2-1 pitch to Galvin. In there for strike 2. One thing we mention every single time Tuzio's on the mound, he really likes to find his tempo and move quickly.
It's really fun to watch sometimes, just as the batter's looking for their sign and he's already ready and set.
Tuzio gets his pitch and he gets Galvin to swing and miss. Tuzio is able to get a strikeout on Owen Galvin for out number 2, and Cole Kastner, the now pitcher, steps up to the plate. Kastner was the catcher in the first game. He did go 1 for 3. He had a single. He also had a sacrifice fly for an RBI, and then a ground out and a pop out. So he gets set to face Tuzio. Tuzio able to throw 2 balls on him now. So 2 balls, no strikes for Cole Kastner. The 2-0 pitch from Tuzio to Kastner. It's hit on to third baseman Carson Beckel. It's a hard hit ball. Brings up Ty Fink, the second baseman. going to be a courtesy runner for Cole Kastner. It is going to be Osvin Diaz. So Osvin Diaz is on first now for the Cole Kastner hit. And Ty Fink gets set for his first AB of this second game. Fink was able to get on with an error in the last game. He did go 0 for 2 though in that one. As we have a quick timeout for the home plate umpire to get reset. Two outs for the Monarchs. Runner on first. Tuzio throws it down to Diaz, but kind of lobs it over there. I think he kind of knew he wasn't going to get Diaz. Just threw it softly to make sure it didn't get by Jones. This time he does fling it down there. Diaz is able to get back in time.
Well, on that first one, too, it looks like Jones, lightly tapped him on the head, too.
Tuzio's first pitch to Ty Fink. In there for strike one. Tuzio takes a look at Diaz. Now the pitch to Fink as Diaz is going to take off. Ryan Wagner throws it down to second, and he is going to not get him as the ball came out of Baumgart's glove. There's a perfect spot there for catcher Ryan Wagner. Just unable to make the play at second. So to go down as a steal there for Osvin Diaz.
Not sure if he might have slid into the glove and forced it out.
Regardless, the ball comes out of Cole Baumgart's glove. Osvin Diaz safe on second with the steal. Tuzio's 0-2 pitch to Fink. Just misses outside for ball one. Now with the 1-2 count, I can imagine that Tuzio is not even going to probably acknowledge Diaz that much unless he gets a huge lead and going to focus more on Ty Fink. He misses on that 1-2 pitch outside for ball two. Evens us out at 2-2. That pitch is outside high for ball three. So after going down 0-2, Ty Fink's able to battle back into this one. Now a full count. The full count pitch from Tuzio to Fink is inside ball four. Or no, in there for strike three. The umpire kind of made a late hand movement and messed me up completely. Tuzio was able to find the strike zone early. We go to the bottom of the first for Clarinda's first AB of game two. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Cole Kastner the sophomore gets set for his game on the mound. The sophomore has played in 2 games thus far. He's a 1-0 record. He's pitched in 7 innings. He's allowed 8 hits, 1 run. It was not an earned run. He's walked 2 batters, and he's also struck out 7. He's got an ERA of 0 because that no earned runs.
I was going to say he doesn't have an ERA.
Yeah. He gets set to face Caden Butt, the one-hitter for the Cardinals. He was the one-hitter in the first game. He was able to get on with a walk in his last stab at the sixth, where he was able to score. He was also able to single in his first stab at. He went 1 for 2 in the first game, looking to kind of keep up with that against Cole Kastner, as Kastner's first pitch is called a ball. Not a lot of movement from the Denison. Actually, might be no movement except for the pitcher and catcher from last game to this one, where they just swapped.
Which is cool to see.
Yeah, you don't usually see a catcher be able to pitch as well. As Kastner is able to get a strike in there on Butt. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Butt looks to bunt. It goes to the third baseman, Cody Schulte, who's able to make the play at first. So a no out, no runner on situation, bunt there for Caden Butt, gets him out at first. Brings up Ryan Wagner, the catcher. The freshman catcher in his last game went 0 for 3. Looking to turn things around here for game 2. He swings on an inside pitch, and that ankle that's really he was favoring in that last game. He's has to hop around on it for a second. He was able to foul that one, so it goes 0-1. Kastner able to get strike 2 in. It's a good spot there for Cole Kastner, kind of outside. He's able to kind of work that bottom outside corner. It's a perfect spot for high school baseball. That time it goes a little too low and outside. Ball 1. But down 0-2, no harm, no foul. Now the count is 1-2.
Well, in the first game, we saw tons of curveballs that were just nasty.
Ryan Wagner hits that one to the Little League field. So it'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kastner's 1-2 pitch to Wagner. Wagner swings on, hits it to the third baseman, Cody Schulte, who's able to make the play at first. So 2 hits to Cody Schulte. He gets them both with the ground out. Brings up Cole Baumgart, the shortstop. Like I said earlier, Baumgart did have that RBI double in the last game. He was also able to get a single. He scored in both of those hits. He popped up in his first at bat. So 2 runs for Baumgart in the first game, 1 RBI, single and a double. As he watches ball 1 go high from Cole Kastner. Nobody on and 2 outs for the Cardinals. So that pitch is high and outside for ball 2. As Cole Baumgart fouls that one back. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 pitch from Kastner to Baumgart with nobody on and 2 outs. Gets Baumgart to swing, foul it straight back above our heads. Brings us to 2-2. Baumgart able to get nice hit on that one. It's going to go to center field. It's going to drop in between right and center. Baumgart rounds first, heads to 2. He's going to round 2, head to 3, and a 2-out triple for Cole Baumgart. puts a runner on third for the Cardinals and brings up the pitcher, Creighton Tuzio. Creighton Tuzio with an opportunity to make this game easier for himself on the mound.
And that was Baumgart's third triple of the season. He had 2 in the previous game.
3 within the last 2 games, or 3 games, I guess. As that pitch on Tuzio is high. Ball 1. Kastner's 1-0 pitch to Tuzio. Outside, ball 2. Like I was kind of saying, Tuzio with an opportunity here to make this game easier for himself on the mound. Maybe put on an early run if he's able to get something in play to drop. He is able to make contact. It's going to be a deep shot. It's going to look like almost the same spot where Cole Baumgart hit. It is going to drop, though. Tuzio rounds first and will be on second. And Tuzio will get a courtesy runner. It's going to be Cooper Phillips after the nice RBI double. Really nice RBI double there for Creighton Tuzio. Scores Baumgart. Brings up Andrew Jones, the first baseman.
Well, and the funny thing is, both of those balls that were hit were in the same exact spot.
They were in 2 very, very similar spots. Able to hit it right down center field, a little bit into right field as well. Both able to drop generally close to each other. Baumgart scores, and now Andrew Jones looking to maybe put on another one with a runner in scoring position.
Well, you know, both of those balls also looked like my golf swing. They both had a slice to the right.
That pitch from Kastner gets away from, that's going to be an out, though, at third as Phillips thought that ball maybe got a little bit further away from Owen Galvin, the catcher. He tries to take third. He's not even going to be close. Out number 3. The Cardinals are able to put on 1. We go to the top of the second. Clarinda leads this one 1-0. We'll be back right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Cardinals hold a 1-0 lead after Creighton Tuzio, who's currently on the mound. He hit an RBI double to score Cole Baumgart, who had a nice triple to start things off. For Denison Schleswig, they go to this top of the second with Cody Schulte, the third baseman, up to the plate. Schulte in his last game went 1 for 2. He was able to get on with an error in his last at bat, but he had a single in his first at bat. Tuzio's first pitch to Schulte gets Schulte a swing and miss. Strike 1. Another swing on and miss there from Schulte. 0-2 is the count. Tuzio misses low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Tuzio to Schulte is just misses high for ball, maybe outside as well. 2-2 is the count. Another nice curveball there from another different pitcher. This time it's from Tuzio. 2-2 pitch from Tuzio to Schulte. Outside, Schulte thought about swinging at it. Decides not to. Probably for the better judgment as it goes outside for ball 3. The full count pitch gets Schulte swinging and missing, so Tuzio is able to come away with the strikeout. That brings up Camden Nemitz, the designated hitter.
Was that twice now that Tuzio's been up in the count 0-2, dropped to 3 to a full count, and then still struck him out?
Yep. That is, I think that happened in the last inning as well. Nemitz went 0 for 3 in his last game. Tuzio was able to get a strike in on him early. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 pitch from Tuzio to Nemitz gets Nemitz to swing on. It's going to go foul down the first baseline. Tuzio's 0-2 pitch to Nemitz. In there for strike 3. A nasty, nasty curve there to get Nemitz down for strike 3. That was a, wow, that was a pitch.
Tuzio, I don't want to say it, but Tuzio is feeling it right now.
4 strikeouts for Tuzio brings up Ryan Slechta, the first baseman. Slechta in his last game got on with a walk. He also doubled. He's also able to get on with an error. So he went 1 for 1 with that double. As Tuzio able to work in a strike on Slechta. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Slechta swings and misses at that inside pitch there from Tuzio. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Tuzio to Slechta. Gets Slechta to swing and miss. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts for Creighton Tuzio there in the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. We'll be back here in Clarinda right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. The Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Denison Schleswig Monarchs. Andrew Jones steps up to the plate for the Cardinals after his last at-bat was cut in half after Cooper Phillips was caught stealing third. So now he steps into the batter's box with a fresh count. He watches strike one go by. 0-1 is the count. Cole Kastner's 0-1 pitch to Jones. Jones hits on it. Straight to center field. It's going to drop. And Andrew Jones will open up this inning with a single, bringing up Court Neal, the second baseman.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 3.
Well, and Jones has been pretty solid all year, like I mentioned earlier, 375, and I bet you it's gone up earlier after the previous game.
Yeah, he's been having a pretty nice couple games, that's for sure. Court Neal in the last game went 1 for 2 or 0 for 2. He was able to get on though in his last at bat with an error. You watch a strike one go by. 0-1's the count. Jones going to take off, stealing second, and he's able to get there in time. And you know, no offense to Andrew Jones, but I can't imagine he's had too many stolen bases in his career.
I don't believe he does have too many. Well, actually, I was looking at the other day. He does have 3 stolen bases. And he's 100% on his stolen base attempts.
Well, there's another one. There's another one for Jones. He's on second as Court Neal watches that ball go high. 2-1 is the count.
Yeah, when you look at him, 6'6", you don't see tall. You don't see fast.
Yeah, not exactly what I had in mind there. Neal watches strike one go in. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. The 2-2 pitch from Kastner to Neal is hit on, fouled into the little kids taking BP at the batting cage is right next to us.
I still don't understand. It's got to be a safety hazard. There's been
They're
at
in
least
the net.
4 or 5 balls over there, and there's at least 30 small children.
In the net, it's okay. Neal watches that pitch go high, makes it a full count now. Big pitch here between pitcher Cole Kastner and second baseman Court Neal. Neal hits on that, swings on that one, makes good contact. It is not going to drop. The center fielder is able to make the grab, but Jones will tag up and take third. That was Lincoln Beck who made that grab out in center field. That was not an easy catch at all. He had to take off and make the play. He is able to. Karsten Beckel, the third baseman tonight, steps up to the plate. Beckel was hit 4 in his last game as he was on the mound. He watches ball 1 go by. 1-0 is the count. Runner on third for him as that pitch is in there for Cole Kastner. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out for the Cardinals. Runner on third as that pitch misses for ball 2. It's another nice spot there for Cole Kastner. Kastner's 2-1 pitch to Beckel in there for strike 2. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes for Karsten Beckel. That pitch gets away from the catcher, Owen Galvin, but he's able to corral it before Andrew Jones can even think about going home. And probably, that was a good block there for Galvin to make sure it didn't get behind him. Beckel hits on that one, fouls it again into the Little League field. Cole Kastner's 2-3 full count pitch is in there for strike 3 on Karsten Beckel. So Karsten Beckel goes down looking, brings up Aiden Sunderman, the left fielder.
Your left fielder, number 8, Aiden Sunderman.
And Sunderman, really, it'd be really nice for the Cardinals if Sunderman was able to drive in this runner on third. But it'd be really big for Denison if they're able to hold him there and get it out here. Sunderman watches ball 1 go by. 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch was inside on Sunderman. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch in for Kastner. Good block there for Owen Galvin.
Looks like I hit him right in the shin, so he was a little lucky there.
A really good block there for Galvin. That keeps Jones on third, but a 3-0 count as Sunderman watches ball 4 go by outside and low. He'll take first on the walk, and that brings up Warner Schmidt, the right fielder.
Your right fielder, number 2, Warner Schmidt.
Schmidt wasn't in the lineup for the first game of this one. See how his first at-bat of the night goes. Kastner able to work a strike in on Schmidt early. 0-1's the count. Runners on the corners for the Cardinals and 2 outs. Kastner with a nice little pickoff move. Looked like he was going to throw it down to Jones at third. Turns around, makes a throw. Pickoff move at first. Sunderman was able to get back, though, in time. Now Kastner's on 1 pitch. In there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs for the Cardinals. Runners on the corners. It's a big pitch here for both teams as Sunderman, thought about taking off. And he's got caught in a pickle, and he's not going to make it. So an out there as Sunderman. So I don't think they're going to consider that they won't. They won't call that let the run go. So the Denison Schleswig Monarchs are able to get out of that situation because of a nice pickle there. They're able to go to the top of the third, down just 1-0. We'll be back for the top of the third here in Clarinda right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Denison Schleswig Monarchs go to the top of the third. They trail this one 1-0. Creighton Tuzio on the mound for the Cardinals. He just faced Nash Langenfeld, who does get a hit. It goes to the second baseman, Courtney, who makes a play at first for out number 1. So a quick at-bat there for Nash Langenfeld. Brings up Lincoln Beck. Beck, the center fielder, was able to get on with a walk twice in the last game. He was able to score a run as well for the Monarchs. Tuzio gets him to swing and miss on the first pitch. 0-1 is the count. Tuzio's 0-1 pitch to Beck. High for ball 1. Tuzio gets back to swing and miss at that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
Well, he's really putting on a clinic with some of these batters. He's just making them swing out of their shoes.
Tuzio able to get strike 3 in there. So another strikeout for Tuzio. That's his 6th of the game as Denison Schleswig goes back to the top of their order with Jake Fink. Fink grounded out in his last at-bat. Nice, he hit a blooper straight to Tuzio, who was able to make the play at first in his first at-bat. As Tuzio with a nice outside pitch there gets Fink reaching. Kind of an awkward swing there for Jake Fink. Gets him down 0-1 in the count. The 0-1 pitch from Tuzio to Fink is in there for strike 2. Another nice curveball for Creighton Tuzio.
Tuzio's just, he's locked in.
The 0-2 pitch from Tuzio to Fink. In there for strike 3. Another nice, nasty curveball. And Clarinda retires 3 right away for Denison. 3 up, 3 down. They go. We go to the bottom of the 3rd here in Clarinda. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Forward Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where the Cardinals hold a 1-0 lead over the Denison Schleswig Monarchs. Warner Schmidt steps up to the plate after his at-bat was cut short early on in that last inning. Now he steps in with a clean count as he fouls that one out, so it goes 0-1. Kastner's 0-1 pitch to Schmidt. Schmidt swings on. Maybe made contact there. Regardless, he did swing, and 0-2's the count. Kastner's 0-2 pitch is outside. Ball 1. If Kastner is able to kind of work that outside zone of the zone here against Schmidt, I've kind of seen from the last couple of pitches, Schmidt's okay with reaching. That's a nice pitch there from Kastner to get Warner Schmidt looking. Big strikeout there for Cole Kastner. I think that is his first of this game.
Well, as you mentioned, the outside, yeah, he has been really working that the past 2 innings. That was what was really just getting some of those batters to reach.
Excuse me, that was Cole Kastner's second strikeout of the game. Now, Clarinda goes to the top of their order with Caden Butt. He grounded out in his first at-bat. That pitch was low for a ball. 1-0 pitch from Kastner to Butt. Inside, ball 2. One out for Butt and nobody on. The 2-0 pitch to Butt is inside low for ball 3. Cole Kastner's 3-0 pitch is Butt look to bunt. He pulls back. It's going to go inside for ball 4. So 4 straight balls puts Caden Butt on first.
The catcher, number 4,
Brings up the catcher Ryan Wagner. Wagner grounded out in his first at bat.
Well, in the first game, he didn't get on base either, so it'd be nice to get on at least one time here tonight.
He watches ball 1 go by. 1-0 is the count. Runner on first for the Cardinals is Caden Butt. They've got 1 out. Nice hard hit there for Ryan Wagner, but it goes foul down the third baseline. Really nice swing there for Ryan Wagner. Sounds like he hit it right in the nice spot, but a little too early on it. Kastner's 1-1 pitch to Wagner. High for ball. Butt is taken off. He's going to get caught stealing, though. Nice throw down there for Owen Galvin. Gets Butt stealing second. So now 2 outs for the Cardinals as Ryan Wagner is up in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kastner's 2-1 pitch to Wagner. Low outside maybe for ball 3. So 3-1's the count.
Well, that's one thing. If you think about it, he pitched in the last game, so he's got to have great accuracy.
Yeah, that is true. Owen Galvin, the catcher, he's got a good arm on him. He was the one who was able to throw out Butt at second. Ryan Wagner takes first on the walk, brings up Cole Baumgart, the shortstop. Caden Roop will be the courtesy runner for the catcher, Ryan Wagner.
Your shortstop, number 1.
And that brings up Cole Baumgart, the shortstop. He had a nice triple in his last at-bat. He was really able to get things going for the Cardinals. He was drove in on a double from Creighton Tuzio. He steps in with 2 outs again and a runner on first this time.
Well, for Baumgart, he really had a slump there at the beginning of the season, and he seemed to really find his groove, and he's just starting to take off. He's probably going to get above it'd be nice to see him get above the 500 mark.
That's an interesting, a big number there.
Well, he's sitting at 452 right now.
Kastner's first pitch to Baumgart. Baumgart fouls it back into the Little League field. So an 0-1 count. Kastner's 0-1 pitch to Baumgart. Baumgart swings on, pops this one up. It's going to also go foul. So now Kastner has Baumgart up or down 0-2 in the count. Roop's on first for the Cardinals. 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch from Cole Kastner. Swung on, hit by Baumgart. It's going to go right down the first baseline, but it'll go foul. Maybe a little bit of a nice break there because that one was, right down the first baseline, and it just hits on the outside of it. And that was kind of like a half swing. That wasn't the one that I don't think Baumgart really wanted to swing on. He kind of had to because anything close, you're down 0-2. You got to swing. As he watches a ball go by, Owen Galvin tries to throw it down, trying to get Roop sleeping on first. Roop's able to get back in time. 1-2 is the count.
I really wish we had on-field audio. This umpire really has a nice voice when he screams on foul ball.
The 1-2 pitch from Kastner to Baumgart. High inside for ball 2.
I suppose this ump is known as a singing ump, I'm told.
Baumgart fouls another one. So it'll stay at 2-2. Got to get a quick couple more balls as hit a couple of the last ones out. Quite a few of them out. It's been a nice AB.
I was going to say, are we up to maybe double digits here soon?
Not yet. I think we're probably at like 7 or I'm not keeping track. We're probably at 6 or 7, 8. Baumgart, I think he went down early. Yeah, he went down early 0-2. Now he's kind of battling back. He's tied it up at 2-2. This one high. He thought about swinging at it. Holds back though. Ball high. So it'll go to full count. The full count pitch now. This is a big one from Cole Kastner to Cole Baumgart. Is hit on, foul down the third baseline. So it'll go back, stay at full count. You do know with the 2 outs and the full count that Caden Roop over on first will be going at the pitch.
Well, anything that drops in the outfield, Roop will be trying to make it home.
If Baumgart's able to get anything deep enough in the outfield with Roop going instantly. Kastner's full count pitch is hit on by Baumgart. It's going to drop for a single. Roop will hold up at second. That single went right down to center field where Lincoln Beck had to throw it in. So a single there for Cole Baumgart puts runners on first and second and brings up Creighton Tuzio. Tuzio had a double, with an RBI in his last at bat. So now with runners on first and second for the Cardinals, they do have 2 outs still. Creighton Tuzio, the pitcher, again, another opportunity to make this game a little bit easier on himself at the mound. He swings on that first pitch from Kastner. It goes foul. Kastner's 0-1 pitch to Tuzio. Tuzio hits it on. It's going to drop for a single and Roop will be going home. He will have to get down. Nope, he doesn't. He's able to make it there at 2. And now Baumgart's going to try and get 3. And he's able to be, you can get called out at 3. So Baumgart, that does end the inning, but the run scores as Caden Roop was able to get in on the RBI there from Creighton Tuzio. Regardless, we go to the top of the 4th now. The Cardinals lead this one 2-0 after 3 full innings. We'll be back for that right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Forward Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Creighton Tuzio on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. He's went through 3 full innings. He struck out 7 batters. He struck out 7. He's allowed no runs. I think he's allowed 1 hit on the day. And now he gets set to face Owen Galvin, the catcher. That pitch on Galvin is high for ball 1. That pitch is also high there for Galvin. 2-0 is the count. Tuzio gets a strike in there on Galvin. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Two big strikes there for Tuzio, and down goes Owen Galvin. Another strikeout for Creighton Tuzio. First out here in the top of the 4th. Brings up Cole Kastner, the pitcher. That's 8 strikeouts now. Or I just missed. I think it was. Yeah, that is 8 strikeouts now for Tuzio as he faces Cole Kastner, the pitcher. That pitch hit on by Kastner straight up. Court Neal, second baseman, able to get underneath of it for the grab and out number 2.
Well, that was 4 in a row before the pop out from Tuzio.
Yeah, that was. No, that was just 2 because there was a ground out there in that last inning. Oh, 3 strikeouts. Ty Fink, the second baseman, steps up to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. Tuzio's first pitch to Fink. Inside, ball 1. Tuzio's second pitch inside on Fink. Almost made contact with Fink, but he is able to get out of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. Tuzio's 2-0 pitch to Fink. Outside, ball 3. The 3-0 pitch is high for ball 4. So Ty Fink will take first on the walk. It's the second base runner of the game for the Monarchs. First walk for Tuzio in this game. Brings up Cody Schulte. Tuzio tried the pickoff move to get Fink over at first. Fink able to get back in time. Tuzio's pitch to Schulte. Now Ryan Wagner tries to get Ty Fink over at first. Fink's able to get back in time. But that pitch there from Tuzio did miss high for ball 1.
That base runner on first base really got Tuzio rattled. He really wants him to get out.
Both Ryan Wagner and Creighton Tuzio now trying to throw Fink out. That pitch in there for strike 1 on Schulte. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tuzio tries the pickoff move again at first, unable to get him. Fink safe at first again. The 1-1 pitch from Tuzio to Schulte. Schulte makes contact. A nice grab there for Sam Klein, but it's not able to make the play. That was a really nice diving stop there, because I think if that would have went by Klein, you would have seen Denison.
Well, I think that's Karsten Beckel now.
Oh, yeah, it is Karsten Beckel. Excuse me. Sam Klein was there for the last game. That's just a mistake on me. Karsten Beckel is able to make the stop there and not allow any more bases for Denison. Maybe even prevents a run there. It was that nice block or stop.
It was odd though because he just laid there for like 2 seconds or so. And
that was a difficult play there, rightfully so. Probably just gonna catch it. Maybe it wouldn't be comfortable to land like that.
He's probably in disbelief that he got it.
After the infield single from Cody Schulte, Denison has runners on first and second. Brings up Camden Nemitz. Nemitz swings and misses at that one from Tuzio. 1-1 is the count now. 2 outs for the Monarchs, runners on first and second. Nemitz struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-1 pitch from Tuzio to Nemitz. Hit on by Nemitz, going to drop in center field. And Ty Fink thought about going home, holds up. So now the bases are loaded for Denison Schleswig. Brings up Ryan Slechta.
And that was a perfect throw from Caden Budd to just, keep the bases loaded and have no one come home.
It does. That holds up. Fink over at third. He wasn't able to make it home. But the base is loaded now for Denison Schleswig. Ryan Slechta with an opportunity here to get some back from Clarinda. Tuzio's first pitch to Slechta is high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Tuzio to Slechta. In there for strike 2. Now a 1-1 pitch from Tuzio to Slechta. That's in there for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch from Tuzio to Ryan Slechta. Gets Slechta swinging and missing. So Creighton Tuzio able to get out of that tight situation with the bases loaded. Denison leaves 3 stranded. We go to the bottom of 4. Clarinda still leads it 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Get you quick updated. We got some movement on the defense for Denison Schleswig. Sawyer Sonicsson's going to be on the mound now. He's going to take the place of Cole Kastner. Kastner's going to move to catcher, and the was catcher Owen Galvin moves to right field, which means Roman Bigness is out. of the defense. So Sawyer Sonicson, the sophomore, seeing the mound, which it might be, hasn't seen a ton of pitches yet this year, or thrown a ton of pitches. He's thrown 16 total pitches this year. He's allowed five earned runs, where he did walk 2 and hit 3. So he's looking to have a, try and get Denison back into this one. I mean, they're not out of it, but trying to hold them from scoring anything else. Hold Clarinda from scoring anything else. Sonicson's 1-0 pitch goes behind Jones for ball 2. Andrew Jones did have a single in his first at-bat.
Well, and you got to remember, he had that rare stolen base of the.
Yeah. Nice pitch there for Sonicson. He's able to work in a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. The 2-1 pitch from Sonicson to Jones. Jones swings on, fouls it back, hits the top of the press box, the roof of the press box. Evens us up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch from Sonicson to Jones. Misses outside, ball 3. So now a full count between Sawyer Sonicson and Andrew Jones. The pitch. Jones swings on, pops it up. And the now right fielder, Owen Galvin's able to make the grab for out number 1. So he goes kind of a first inning in right field. He's able to make a play immediately, get the grab for out number 1. Brings up Court Neal, the second baseman. Neal did pop up in his first at-bat. Sonicson's pitch to Neal, high and outside, ball 1. Nice hard hit there from Court Neal. It's going to drop in left field, get behind the left fielder. Court Neal rounds first, goes 2. Stand-up double for Court Neal. Puts a runner on second for the Cardinals and brings up Karsten Beckel, the third baseman. Nice stand-up double there for Court Neal to give Clarinda a hit here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, and that was his first double of the season.
It's really nice for Court Neal, to get maybe get some momentum going on the year for the rest of the year. So now Sonicson facing Beckel for the first time, able to get a strike in early. Oh, 1 is the count. Sonicson takes a look at Neal, now throws low in the dirt. Neal's going to take off, able to get there in time, as Kastner kind of maybe fumbled with it a little bit and wasn't able to make a play at third, excuse me. So Court Neal will get the steal.
Well, it looked like they were playing a game of Twister for a little bit. They were all tangled up and the ball fell out.
And now the home plate umpire going to have a conversation with Sawyer Sonicson. The 1-1 pitch here for Sawyer Sonicson. He takes a look at Neal over on third. His pitch to Beckel swung on. And I think it fouled back, hit Kastner right in the mask, catcher's mask. Now the home plate umpire maybe having another quick conversation with Sonicson. Actually, he's going to have a conversation with I think it's just an all-around timeout for Kastner to really catch his breath, catch himself. Sawyer Sonicson on the mound. His 1-2 pitch here, getting ready for Beckel as soon as we are ready for play again. Looks like Cole Kastner's already there behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch here from Sonicson to Karsten Beckel. Outside for ball 2. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Over on the softball field, the Cardinals lead game 2 of that one 2-0.
See a little similarities here.
Yeah, I guess. And they're also looks like they're in the bottom of the 4th. Beckel fouls that one straight back. Actually, that looks like they're in the top of the 4th. So it'll stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Runner on third for the Cardinals is Court Neal. They have 1 out. 2-2 pitch from Sonicson to Beckel. Inside. Beckel thought about that one. Decides to hold back. Moves the count to full. The full count pitch from Sonicson. In there for strike 3. Big strikeout there for Sawyer Sonicson. Gets Beckel looking for out number 2 of this one in this inning.
Your left fielder, number 8, Aiden Sunderman.
Brings up the left fielder, Aiden Sunderman, who was able to get on with a walk in his first at-bat. He comes into a pretty good situation here with a runner on third, but he does have 2 outs. He fouls that one back. The 0-1 pitch for Sonicson as he pitches to Sunderman. Hit on, goes by the pitcher, but Jake Fink, the shortstop, is able to corral it and make the play at first. So Clarinda will leave one stranded on third. We go to the top of the 5th here in Clarinda. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer, 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Nash Langenfeld, the left fielder, steps up to the plate against Creighton Tuzio, who's still on the mound for the Cardinals. Langenfeld grounded out in his first at-bat. He watches a ball go high for a 1-0 count. That pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. As Tuzio gets Langenfeld to foul it straight back. Moves the count to 1-2.
One thing I've noticed with Tuzio is he hasn't really had a spot tonight. He hasn't been throwing at the bottom corner or really high. He's just been throwing them all around the strike zone.
Curveball there from Tuzio. Goes outside and low. Brings us to 2-2. Two-two pitch from Tuzio to Langenfeld. Gets Langenfeld swinging and missing. I believe that is, I could be wrong. Let me recount these. That is 10 strikeouts for Creighton Tuzio in this one. And we're through 4 1/3 inning. He gets set to face Lincoln Beck, the center fielder.
He's up to 46 on the year.
As Tuzio's first pitch to Beck. Second pitch is in there for strikes 2, 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I kind of missed that first pitch.
Me as well.
Scoreboard shows 1-1. So we're going to go off that. Tuzio's 1-1 pitch gets Beck to swing on and miss, so it moves it to 1-2. Must have been right. Tuzio's 1-2 pitch misses for ball 2, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tuzio able to get Beck swinging and missing. 11 strikeouts now for Creighton Tuzio. Brings Denison Schleswig back to the top of their order with Jake Fink. Fink grounded out in his first at-bat. He struck out in his second at-bat. Tuzio getting set to face him for the 3rd time tonight. Misses the strike zone high for ball 1.
What did?
Tuzio gets Fink swinging on and missing at that one. Moves it to 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch from Tuzio to Fink. Fink looks to bunt, pulls back. So to get called ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 count now from Tuzio to Fink. In there for strike 2. I think when you said earlier with how Tuzio, where he's not really hitting a certain spot, I think that he's starting to find real comfort, though, in that outside of the zone, and that's a really nice place to be for a high school pitcher, especially you're going to get a lot of batters reaching out there. And Tuzio's able to get Fink looking for a strikeout. That's strikeout number 12. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 12 strikeouts for Tuzio. Clarinda leads it 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Sawyer Sonicson on the mound again for the Monarchs. His second inning. He's getting set for it. The Cardinals are getting ready to bat their 9-1-2 hitters. Warner Schmidt looking to get things going early. As Sonicson's finishing his warm-up really quickly. Sonicson's last warm-up pitch here gets set. All right, and looks like we are ready to go. Warner Schmidt, the right fielder, he struck out in his first at-bat. He's looking to get his first hit of the night tonight most nights because he didn't play there in Game 1. You can't just say first hit, I guess. You got to make sure everyone understands he did not play there in Game 1. Sonicson's first pitch on him high for ball 1. So a 1-0 pitch here for Sonicson. In there for strike 1. There's a nice spot there for Sawyer Sonicson on the inside. It makes it difficult for hitters to really get any power going. You got to bring your hands in, and it really makes it kind of an awkward swing.
Well, I think Schmidt thought it was going to hit him.
As that pitch got away there from the catcher, Kastner. Moves it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Sonicson's 2-1 pitch to Schmidt. Inside for ball 3. That one Schmidt did have to move out of the way for. Sonicson's 3-1 pitch. Hit swung on by Schmidt. Schmidt does make contact as it goes foul down the third baseline. Moves us to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Denison Schleswig softball is able to tie up the Clarinda Cardinals, so they are tied over there at 2 apiece. Over here, Sonicson's pitch, full count pitch to Schmidt is grabbed by Schulte, and the play is not going to be able to be made at first. That one's going to go down probably as an error. An E5 there for Warner Schmidt, puts him on first, brings up Caden Butt, the center fielder. Butt was able to get on with a walk in his last at-bat. He did ground out, though, in the AB before that. Butt hits that one on. It goes... The first baseman is not able to complete the play. That'll go down as an error there and puts runners on first and second for Clarinda, bringing up Ryan Wagner, the catcher. So back-to-back errors for Denison Schleswig.
Yeah, and up until this point, both teams are playing a very clean game. The beginning of last game, we were up to like 4 errors, and through 5, we had 0.
Yeah, last game we were not... There was a lot of not clean played balls, and now, and this game has been really clean. Now we're starting to see some errors though, as Slapovich gets away there from Kastner. The pass ball is going to advance the 2 base runners. Schmidt will end up on third. Butt will end up on second. As Sonicson's 1-0 pitch to Ryan Wagner is in there for strike 1. Another nice pitch there for Sonicson, hitting the inside of that zone. Should be fun. Welcome back. Sorry if we lost you, everybody. We had some audio issues. You didn't miss a whole bunch. Drop third strike there for Ryan Wagner. Gets him he's able to get out at first, though. So a strikeout for Sawyer Sonicson. It's his second of the game. Brings up Cole Baumgart, the shortstop. Baumgart through this one has a triple. He was able to score a run, and he has a single as he swings and misses at that low pitch. Puts him down 0-2 in the count early. Runners on second and third for the Cardinals and one out.
When I was looking through the stats earlier, it looks like we have the two top leaders in the Hawkeye 10 as on base for batting percentage, and it's Cole Baumgart and Jake Fink.
Two really good hitters for both these two teams as Baumgart watches a ball go by. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The sun is starting to really go down here tonight in Clarinda. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Cole Baumgart swings and misses at that one. Actually, they're going to say, yeah, he ticked it in. It was a foul caught, though, there by Cole Kastner. So another strikeout there for Sonicson. Brings up Creighton Tuzio, the designated hitter, or the pitcher tonight, excuse me. He was the designated hitter in last game. Tuzio has a single with an RBI and a double with an RBI. He's in a situation here with 2 outs, but 2 runners in scoring position. He swings, fouls that one straight back for an 0-1 count early. That pitch there from Sonicson inside on Tuzio. He had to move out of the way. Moves us to 1-1. Sonicson's 1-1 pitch to Creighton Tuzio with runners in scoring position. Tuzio's able to lay a bat on it. It goes to the shortstop, Jake Fink, who's able to knock it down, but not able to make the play at first. And 2 runs will score. Tuzio ahead for second as the Cardinals take a 4-0 lead. And a courtesy runner for Creighton Tuzio will be Cooper Phillips.
Both runners, it was Warner, Schmidt, and Caden Butt.
Yeah, Warner, Schmidt, and Caden Butt were able to get in and score. So Clarinda is able to tack on some more runs
Now batting for the Cardinals
because of an error.
Number 25, Andrew Jones.
And that's just been the name of this game. It was just, last game, it was just who could make the least amount of errors. And this game, it's just been Denison the entire time.
Brings up now Andrew Jones, the first baseman. Jones was able to have a single in his first at-bat. Then he popped out in his second. He's in a situation with a runner on second and 2 outs. He watches ball 1 go inside. 1-0 is the count. Some movement in the softball game. The Clarinda Cardinals retake their lead. They are now up 3-2. As Sonicson's 1-0 pitch to Jones. Low gets away from. And that's going to be Cooper Phillips. Tried to get 3 on a little bit of the pass ball. Good play there from Cole Kastner, who's able to corral it, make the throw at third for out number 3 as Cooper Phillips gets caught stealing. We go to the top of the 6th. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. We'll be back right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Since 1976, Smith Vending Canteen has believed in quality products, fair prices, with excellent service. Vending services include 24-hour micro markets, office coffee, and healthy options. What you need when you need it with bottomless break room. Choice Plus is Canteen's nutritionist-designed offering of snack options. Our dedicated and experienced staff serves companies, businesses, schools, and organizations across counties in Iowa, Missouri, and Nebraska. Smith Vending is a proud supporter of Cardinal Athletics.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. The Cardinals hold a 4-0 lead over the Denison Schleswig Monarchs as Creighton Tuzio looking to continue his night on the mound. He's struck out 12 so far. He's allowed one hit. He's allowed three hits, excuse me, and he's walked one as well. As he gets set to face Owen Galvin, the catcher, or the right fielder now. Galvin able to make contact, but it's going to go straight to the shortstop, Cole Baumgart, who's going to make the grab in for the pop fly. And out number one brings up Cole Kastner, the catcher.
The catcher, number 9, Cole Kastner.
Cole Kastner popped out in his last at-bat, as Creighton Tuzio with a nice curveball there gets a strike in on him early. 0-1 is the count. Tuzio misses outside for ball one. The 1-1 count from Tuzio to Kastner. In there for strike two. So now a 1-2 count for Creighton Tuzio and Cole Kastner. The 1-2 pitch. Gets Kastner to swing on. He makes contact. It's going to be caught by Caden Butt. Another nice grabbing catch for the Cardinals tonight. It's Caden Butt, the center fielder. Makes a really, really nice grab at that one. Had to dive head first, and now he needs to take a moment to catch his breath.
I was going to say, he probably
knocked the wind out of him there a little bit. That was he went head first and made contact with the ground pretty hardly there.
left his body on the line. Just that'll be something he's going to talk about for a little while, too.
He does get the grab for out number 2. Brings up Ty Fink, the second baseman. Fink walked in his last at-bat where he got stranded at third. He struck out in his first at-bat. Tuzio's pitch to Ty Fink. In there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball one. Tuzio gets Ty Fink swinging on and missing at that one. Makes it a 1-2 count now. When you look at both these two teams' schedules right now, Clarinda starting off with a really hot streak right now, Alex, and they're still undefeated in the conference, and they're looking to finish out tonight with 2 more wins. They're able to get one earlier. They're in a close one right here, 4-0. They lead it.
If you look at the wins that they have in their conference right now, they have beat the bottom level of the conference. Hey, but they beat every single one of them.
Yeah, and
that's all that matters.
They were able to get 2 really nice wins last week.
Glenwood and
Creston, 2 teams that are going to be probably in the top half for sure. As Tuzio misses that pitch high on Fink, makes it a full count. Yeah, those 2 will definitely, arguably, probably in the top 5 even. 2 really, really good teams there. They're looking to finish another. Denison's a really good team, too. They were able to get a win early on Harlan, who's been the favorite all year long. Fink will take first there on that walk, by the way. So that's Tuzio's second walk of the day. Puts a runner on first with 2 outs. But, yeah, like I was saying, Denison, they were able to get a win against a good Harlan team. They were able to really kind of beat Atlantic pretty handedly. And then they, some other games in the conference that they've dropped. As Cody Schulte, the third baseman, steps up to the plate, he fouls that one straight back, makes it 0-1 early. That just kind of goes to show, though, the level that this conference has. It's different than a lot of others, where I think that most of the teams in this conference are good night in, night out, and you really never know who's going to win. And it goes along with baseball. You never really know coming into it who's gonna get that, because anything can happen on any given night.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one. The top seven, the half of the Hawkeye 10 are pretty good. The bottom 4, I mean, yeah, they might take a game off someone who's up there in the top 7, but you won't really like to see it as much. But yeah, Creston, Harlan, you could even throw Kemper in there. They're all 4 of these teams, including Clarinda, are all going to be very decent this year.
Creighton Tuzio gets Cody Schulte swinging and missing for strike 3 and out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Cardinals lead this one 4-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Clarinda Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Welcome back here into Clarinda, where Sawyer Sonic's warming up for this bottom of the 6th. As Alex and I were kind of just talking about the Hawkeye 10 conference and the ability that each of these teams kind of have to beat each other. We just saw Harlan and Glenwood over there double-headering. Glenwood was able to get an upset over the 3A number 7 team in Harlan. They were able to win that one 16-7. So that's another, big kind of toss-up there. Makes this conference a little bit more difficult to tell who's going to kind of come out on top. And right now, with Clarinda being the lone undefeated team, in the conference, it's looking pretty good for them.
Yeah, as we were talking before the game even, you were just like, hey, this undefeated team, it's got to stop somewhere. Is it?
I mean, it's baseball. It's really, really difficult to win. Nobody wins every single game, you know what I mean? And it's really difficult. I don't think – it'd be cool, but that'd be really, really cool to see. But that's going to be a walk for Andrew Jones as he wears one from Sawyer Sonics, and he'll take first with a hit by pitch, bringing up Court Neal, who had a big stand-up double in his last at-bat.
Now batting for the Cardinals, your second baseman, number 3, Court Neal.
Court Neal looking to kind of add on some runs here tonight for the Cardinals just to make that top of the 7th a little bit more simple. Neal does pop that one directly up in between left and center, but the center fielder is able to get underneath of it and make the grab. That's going to be Lincoln Beck who makes that grab for out number 1.
It's much darker now. That thing was sizing up like with my eyes. I need to put my glasses back on.
High hit ball there from Neal. Good job there from Lincoln Beck to get underneath of it, track it, and make the grab. Karsten Beckel steps up to the plate. He has struck out in his last 2 at-bats. This one he does make contact. It's going to go foul, but the third baseman, Cody Schulte, is able to get underneath of it for the grab and out number 2. And just like that, the Cardinals with 2 outs, bringing up Aiden Sunderman, their left fielder. Sunderman was able to get on with a walk in his last at-bat. He grounded out in his, or that walk was in his first at-bat. He grounded out in his last at-bat. He is going to wear one there to take first. So now runners on first and second for the Cardinals after 2 hit by pitches. Brings up Warner Schmidt. Warner was able to get on with an error in his last at-bat where he was able to score a run, and he struck out in his first.
As we were talking earlier about the bottom of this Clarinda order, if these, the 3 interchangeable guys that keep coming in, Klein, Wagner, and Schmidt, these 3 can get on base a lot. The bottom of the order could really be just interchangeable, and there won't be any holes.
Could make that lineup really, really deadly, and because we know that what the firepower that the top of the order can possess, and if you're able to get your bottom half of the order on, you're really sitting in a really good spot. Sawyer Sonicson misses outside for ball 2. Sunderman's on first. Jones is on second. Schmidt's at the plate. Sonicson's 2-0 pitch to Schmidt. Called ball. 3 balls, no strikes. As you'd have to imagine Warner Schmidt probably getting the red light here. He doesn't. He takes a swing at it, misses. 3 balls, 1 strike now. The 3-1 count for Sawyer Sonicson. High outside, ball 4. Puts runners on all 3 bases. Brings up the top of the Clarinda order, Caden Butt.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 7, Caden Butt.
Butt on the day, he did score in his last at bat where he got on with an error. He walked the at bat previous to that.
He also made a very impressive catch earlier.
Caden Butt makes contact, goes to the second baseman, Ty Fink, who's able to make the play at first for out number 3. So that does end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. The Cardinals lead it 4-0 here in Clarinda. They look to close it off here in the last inning. We'll be back right after this.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back here into Clarinda. Creighton Tuzio on the mound for the Cardinals still. He's got Clarinda up in this one 4-0. He's allowed so far no runs. I think he's allowed 3 hits on the day. He's got 13 strikeouts thus far, unless my math is wrong, which is very possible. He gets Camden Nemitz, the designated hitter, to swing and miss at that first pitch, makes it 0-1. Tuzio's 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. Clarinda trying to put this one away and get the second win of the night for the sweep as Tuzio misses the strike zone low and outside. Ball 1. One-two pitch here as Tuzio does get the pitch. It's in there for strike 3. Another nice curveball for Creighton Tuzio as he sits down another batter. That's his 14th strikeout of the game.
That was a beautiful ball. Just a last ball and a strikeout, and that was beautiful.
Brings up Ryan Slechta, the first baseman. Slechta struck out twice in this one. He makes contact, pops it up, and it's going to drop in the infield. Carson Beckel, the third baseman, unable to make the play at first. An infield single there for Ryan Slechta. Puts him on first and brings up Nash Langenfeld, the left fielder. Langenfeld grounded out in his first at-bat. He struck out in his second. As Tuzio tries the pickoff move over to Slechta. Slechta able to get back in time. Tuzio looks over at Slechta. Now the pitch to Langenfeld. Low outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Tuzio to Langenfeld. Gets Langenfeld to swing on and miss. Kind of an awkward swing there for Langenfeld as well. Not sure if he kind of hesitated on it or...
Yeah, it was a little odd. It was just wasn't comfortable.
There's another swing and miss there from Langenfeld. Puts him down 1-2 in the count. Again, Slechta's over on first. 1 out for the Monarchs. As that's going to be strike 3 there on Nash Langenfeld.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Lincoln Beck.
Tuzio's first pitch to Lincoln Beck, the center fielder. In there for strike 1. He looks to put this one away. 2 outs. They're up. Clarinda's up 4-0 here in the top of the 7th. As that pitch is outside for ball 1. Tuzio's 1-1 pitch to Lincoln Beck. High for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch to Lincoln Beck. Outside low for ball 3. So a 3-1 count now for Lincoln Beck and Creighton Tuzio. That pitch misses outside and low. So Lincoln Beck will take first on the walk. That moves Slechta over to second.
Now batting for the Monarchs, the shortstop, number 2, Jake Fink.
That brings up Jake Fink, the shortstop. Runners on first and second for the Monarchs. 2 outs. Fink pops that one up. It's going to go foul. Nobody able to get to a good hustle there from the third baseman, Carson Beckel, but he's not able to get to it. Regardless, it drops, goes foul. 0-1 is the count. Tuzio's up to 15 strikeouts on the evening.
And he hit the 50 mark for strikeouts on the year. He's sitting at 51 now.
His 0-1 pitch here to the shortstop, Jake Fink. In there for strike 2. Really nice pitch again there from Creighton Tuzio.
It's been all the pitchers tonight. They've been all throwing very nice strikes.
Strike 3, Creighton Tuzio gets Jake Fink looking. He ends up with 16 strikeouts on the game. Clarinda wins it 4-0. Alex, not a lot of runs scored tonight, but Clarinda comes away with a 4-0 victory. What are your thoughts on the game?
It was a great game by both of these teams. The first game, Denison really, they controlled the first half of it. They had Clarinda, battle back right into both of these. And then the second one, it was basically just all Clarinda from the start, going down 1-0 in the first inning. And Denison really couldn't do anything because Tuzio's the ace of the team, and he really showed that tonight. He had, your 16 strikeouts that you mentioned, and he's going to be a great athlete when he goes on to the next level.
So Creighton Tuzio ends his night. He allows 4 hits, but he does strike out 16. No runs allowed. As for hitting for the Cardinals, Cole Baumgart had a triple and a run scored. He also had a single. Creighton Tuzio had a double, a single, and 2 RBI. And then Andrew Jones with a single, Court Neal with a double. And that is it, really, for the hitting stats. The Cardinals win it 4-0. They take the night completely. They get a sweep. They get a win in Game 1, 4-2 over the Monarchs, and they get a win in Game 2, 4-0. You've been listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions live stream on YouTube, the Clarinda Cardinals YouTube page. For that, I'm Tate Namey. Next to me is Alex Liss. You've been listening to us all night long. We hope you have a great night, and I think we will see you back here. We'll see you in Shenandoah on Thursday. Should be a good game there. We got a softball matchup, Shenandoah, Clarinda softball. We'll be there for that one. Hope to see you there. Have a great night, and I hope to see you.